After this view entity, what is happening? We are writing a very simple select statement on the database table VBAP. But in production systems or in some of the systems, this VBAP table contains millions of records. If I go for data preview, right click, open with data preview. You see, I'm getting currently 41 entries are there, so 41 is coming. Okay, but millions of records will be there, and we generally won't write. We need some filtering also on top of it. Okay, so star is there, right? Let's activate it. When you see star before this particular CDS view name on the tab, then it means there is some change in the this view definition after the activation happen. Now, next thing is a filtering. We are talking about filtering. For example, I want data from this VBAP, but with some selection. So what is the selection? Let me go to VBAP table. VBAP table. And let me see how many entries are there. 41 entries, what we see there. 41. Out of this 41, I don't want all the 41. I need where the matter is RR ghost. Okay, so how to filter the data based upon this matter. So after this braces, you can write where condition, where matter is equal to within the single quotes. You can mention this. So this is literal. So whatever constant hard coded value I am passing to this matter, I am giving within the single quotes. Okay, and then activating it. So now what will happen when system is selecting data from my table, it applies this filter or RR ghost on my matter, and then the corresponding data only will be displayed on my output. Right click here, go open with, and then data preview. Instead of 41, now I got only 15 records, and all the 15 records having matter as RR ghost. Okay, so that is a filtering option. So what is the next topic that we are referring? So filtering using where condition we discussed about, and then string functions. Okay, so before going to string functions, let me talk about alias. Okay, so it's a very small concept, alias also. Writing alias names. Okay, so how to write alias? For example, this ZMENG is nothing but quantity. Okay, I shown yesterday also, but let me explain. After this column name, if I written as quantity, then activate. Then what happened? This quantity is nothing but the alias name for this ZMENG. From now onwards, this column name becomes quantity, and if I want to refer to this column, always I need to call with quantity only. Okay, right click here, open with data preview. Now should the column name change it to quantity. Okay. So the next one. The next topic is string functions. String functions is nothing but what is string function? As of now, as part of this simple CDS use, we learned about how to extract data from the table as it is. But while extracting data, we can perform some other operations also. Okay, for example, whatever quantity I am getting, I want to multiply with some price. Okay, whatever data I'm getting, I want to replace with something, or I want to truncate. Some string functions are there. Okay, these are all string functions given by SAP. A lot more are there, but these are few. Okay, let's look into one example to understand better. If I go for data preview here, open with the data preview like this. Now, what I say, RR cost is there, right? I want to take the first two characters from this matter. Okay, how can I do it? So using the string functions here, left, for example, after matter, I'm going to create a new one. Okay, here I'm writing a function, string function left of matter, comma 2. Okay, as calculate, new underscore matter. I'm giving like this. So what is happening here is what I did, left is a function. Okay, in this function I am passing two parameters. One is matter and another one is to. What is this? When I go here and press control space after this left. Okay, let me write again here. After left, if I do control space, then I will get this hint, left of string comma length. Okay, if I click here, then it will give syntax, and it's not giving, but okay, matner comma 2. So 2 is nothing but number of characters that I want to read from left side of this material is the what I am telling here. Now activate. And then right click here, open with the data preview. Now you see RR goes, now the new column new underscore matter contains only RR. Like this we can read data from the left side or right side or from the middle also. Okay, we can read like this. So we can, in my PPT here I am showing different functions, right? Left is nothing but a left operator where the field name and the corresponding number of columns. Similarly, if you want to read from the right hand side, right, and then the column name, number of characters from the right side. Let's quickly look into that also. New matter underscore 1 I am giving here, and RHH right matter. For example, last two characters from the right hand side as new underscore matter underscore 2 comma. Each column must be separated with a comma. Activate. So simple things for better understanding, and not going for the complex formulas and all to scare. This way we can learn easily. So ST. So last two characters it is reading from the right hand side, the new matter 2. Okay. So next. Concatenation. For example, I want to concatenate these two and create a new material. Then what I can do? I can do concat is one more function. Here new underscore matter underscore 1 comma new underscore matter underscore 2. So what I am doing here, whatever columns I derived here, one second, the column new matter unknown. Okay, because this new underscore matter underscore 1 is not the column from the database table. Okay, so that's the reason system not able to identify this new matter 1. But instead of writing new matter 1, I can directly write this statement within the self also like this. Okay, as new underscore matter underscore 3. So what is it saying? Nothing. Everything is good. Now activate. Now go for right click, data preview. You see now this RR and ST got concatenated and it forms a direct one. Okay, new column. So these are all called string functions. What is string functions? String functions are nothing but the functions which we operate on the strings. Strings are nothing but alphanumeric data. Okay, so these are string functions. We have many like this and we will learn a few more in coming sessions. And the next topic is